This is video 11 for Napoleon Hill's Positive Mental Attitude, The Science of Success. If you would like to purchase the ebook on Amazon, please click the link at the top of the description below. How to apply the principle of definiteness of purpose. Up to this point, you have been given the what of the principle of definiteness of purpose. In other words, you have now become familiar with the theory and facts behind it, and examples of what it has enabled other men to achieve through its application. We now come to the how-to division of this lesson, wherein you will be given detailed, step-by-step instructions on how to apply the principle in the attainment of your plans and purposes. Here's a statement made by Henry Ford. Education is good only when it furnishes the kind of knowledge which puts a man in full control of his faculties for leading a sane, industrious, useful life. When it merely fills a man's head with a quality of ornamental but useless information, it is not good. Such an education makes an impression on those around a man who thinks he is a smart fellow, but adds little or nothing to a man's real progress in the world. This quotation is appropriate for two very good reasons. First, the whole purpose of the Science of Success philosophy is to do just what Mr. Ford suggested, namely, to put a man in full control of his faculties. Secondly, Ford is perhaps one of the most outstanding collaborators used in the preparation of this philosophy, and he certainly was a striking example of a man who put these positive principles into practice. Through his own achievements, he made a priceless contribution to the science of individual success. When you have talked yourself into what you want, right there is the place to stop talking and begin saying it with deeds. Important ideas to be included in your specific goal in life. The one thing this philosophy cannot do for you is make up your mind about what it is that you desire most from life, or what should be your definite goal. That is something that you, and you alone, can decide. We know how extremely difficult it is for most people to reach this decision. Therefore, we have outlined some ideas which you should include in your overall goal in life. This goal might be likened to a blueprint you are drawing of your future life, including every single element you can possibly anticipate at this time as an object of your desire. Look ahead and visualize your own possible growth. See yourself 5 years from today, then 10 years, and so on in 5-year periods. Or you may take a shorter, closer view, say from 1 year to a maximum of 5 years. If you are not accustomed to setting up goals and achieving them, and if you are not accustomed to long-range planning, start with a minor but important purpose. Set up a purpose which must be accomplished, say within 6 months or a year from now. Then, as it is achieved, set yourself another higher, more difficult, and longer-range objective, thus growing into the habit before setting down your goal for your lifetime. To be an educated man, you must learn how to get what you want without violating the rights of others. Your goal in life should consist of that which can be attained only by a series of day-to-day and month-to-month steps. It should harmonize with your present occupation, business or profession, so as to capitalize on your experience and background, and so that each day's work will enable you to come one day nearer the attainment of your goal. It should represent your greatest purpose, the one single purpose which above all others you desire to achieve, and the fruits of which you are willing to leave behind as a monument to yourself. Your objective, or some portion of it, should always remain a few jumps ahead of you, as something to which you may look with hope and anticipation. The hope of achievement is one of the great riches of life. Once you have caught up with your goal, a new, expanded, and widened purpose should be adopted. To test whether the objective you have in mind is worthy of being a specific goal in life, ask yourself these questions. Are you willing to spend most of your lifetime making it come true? Will it be worth the price you may pay for it? Your specific aim or ambition may result from the attainment of different combinations of lesser or minor aims, such as A. The nature of your occupation, which should be of your own choice. B. The amount of your weekly, monthly, or yearly income, which should be sufficient to enable you to live a planned life at the standards of living which you have chosen. C. The budgeting of income and expenses so as to provide for sickness, accidents, old age, and loss of earning power. D. A plan for developing and maintaining harmony in all of your human relationships, in your home, at work, where you play and relax. Human relationships are vital to your aim in life, since you must have the cooperation of others in order to achieve any success above mediocrity. Do not hesitate to choose a definite goal which may for the time being be out of your reach, for you may always prepare yourself to obtain whatever qualifications you will require for your objective. Always allow for personal growth and the development of your innate talent. Do not be afraid to aim high in choosing your life goal, for the higher it is, the more room you will have for achievement. Here's an old Oriental proverb. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. It is difficult to anticipate just how a situation will develop in every detail until you take a step forward and try out your present equipment. Then, if weaknesses appear, you will have clues as to how to strengthen your resources. No scheme or plan is perfect. Perfection is a process, not an end. A little job well done is the first step towards a bigger one. If the engineer in a train waited to see the block signals show green all the way to his destination, you may be sure no trains would run. But he doesn't do that. He opens the throttle as soon as he sees one or two green lights lining up and is confident that as the train gains speed and momentum, other lights ahead will flash the go signal. And here is a final word about the selection of your aim and objective before we give you the mechanics of how to proceed. You know that you will probably never feel that you're completely ready to start any project. There will always be something else you could do in preparation for your takeoff. But if you start where you stand and work with whatever tools you have at hand, other and better goals will reveal themselves as you move forward. The statement of your definite goal in life. Write out a clear, concise statement of your goal, just as though you were writing a letter to a friend, explaining what it is you really desire from life. List the benefits which will result either during the process or after attainment of your major goal. For example, 1. List the information or knowledge you desire to acquire. 2. List the kind of work you desire to do. 3. List the kind of personality you desire to be. 4. Write down how much you desire to earn and receive each year. 5. List the places you desire to visit and see. 6. List the skills, arts, crafts, and sciences you desire to master. As you list these, write out a separate statement of the motive which prompts each desire. Each one of us, as a normal human being, does everything he does in response to some one or more of the 10 basic motives. Relate each one of the elements in your objective to some strong motive. This will enable you to develop a burning desire behind it and continually impress your subconscious mind until it has a complete preoccupation with the attainment of your aims and purposes. A student hit upon the ingenious plan of typing his objectives in 2 contrasting colors, red and black. In the black type he put the goals and immediately followed each of these with another paragraph typed in red, expressing the motive which was related to the achievement of that particular goal. You should spend considerable time in organizing the benefits of your major goal in life according to some plan which will suggest itself from the subject matter. Here are 6 headings: vocation, personal growth, health, home and family life, spiritual enlightenment, and social responsibilities. Under each of these will be grouped the aims and purposes suggested by the heading. Use your imagination and see what you can work up in the way of something unique which will express your individuality. This completes the video. If you would like to purchase the ebook from Amazon, please click on the link at the top of the description below.